Sharpie loves his cameras. Hey, Sharpie, you getting my good side? Ah, but heck, they're all good, aren't they? You get all this new security. How's a guy supposed to break out of here? Well, it's always nice to return to my sweet little hacienda. But I prefer the good old cavity search. Much more personal. Ooh, would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, bat smacks. Talk, big talk. You got a crocodile eye here? What's up, Doc? Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4. We've got a lot of catching up to do. Ooh, it's my favorite show. I wouldn't, idiot. You'll never escape. I'm telling you, the state of the wiring in these federal facilities is shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire. Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants. Can you smell the excitement in the air? No? Must have been one of the guards then. Crocco boy, is that you? That reminds me, I really need to get me some new
Okay,
shoes.
move up.
You in the back, keep up. I'm missing you already. Hey, Slowpoke, get over here. I'm missing you already. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. How I wonder where you're at. Catch up, will you? I'm gonna miss breakfast. Don't you realize it's the most important meal of the day? Looks like we left someone behind. Hey, Bats, did I tire you out back there? Oh, I'll go easy next time. Yoo-hoo! Batman, I'm over here. Just follow the screen. Hurry up, you big lump. You'll be late for the party. Hey, Frankie, order up one of these things for the big guy. He looks tired. Come on, Bats. Can't you keep up? Do you need a trolley, too? Hey, Bats! You just stay where you are. I'll be fine with these guys. We're just like family. Not coming, Bats? Great night for a party. Night is young, Bats. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here? Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble. Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. What? Don't you trust me? Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100? Now let's get this party started. Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for this interruption to your regular entertainment. Up until a few seconds ago, I was going to kill everyone in the room with my cartoons. But then, you know how I do love a captive audience. I'm just warming you up, Pat. Fresh from Blackgate Correctional Facility, with a combined sentence of 752 years. Ding, 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 it's round 2. Sorry, lads, gotta run. I got plenty to go. People just make promises you can't keep, Bats. I'm in control of the asylum. You're not going anywhere I don't want you to. Understand? Right. Blah. Always with the hero speed. Ooh, I'm getting bored of watching you. Why don't you just come find me? What are you waiting for? We're almost 8 minutes. I bet you're wondering how I did it. Wasn't a clue the great detective Now, me and Frankie go way back. I got him out of the spotted bother a few years ago. So when I need security codes or an old man to be clubbed to the ground, I know just the man to ask. I'm sorry. I looked everywhere. I'll get back to you when I find the rest of them. Hey, Dad! I know you can hear me. I've got a little something for you to listen to. Harley and Frank aren't really out living with the old man. How are they going to get past all those guards? Let's have a listen, shall we? They were the highest out, Harley. That sounds like Frankie's working out just fine. Another valuable employee for the organization. Good. Our friendly neighborhood rodent is on his way. You need to set a trap. He must not leave this building. Do you understand me? I hope you keep your promises, boy. I'd hate to have to go and punish your family just to teach you a lesson. And I can promise you, they won't be laughing. Just do it and have fun. I know I will. Oh, look who it is. Are your pointy ears burning? I suppose I'd better warn my boys you're on the way. Hey, maybe I won't. It'll be a nice surprise. Hey, kids! It's your friendly Uncle Jay. Some idiot is running around the asylum dressed like a bat. I know! Crazy! Stop him before he gets someone hurt. Really, it's for his own good. Whoever kills the Batman wins the grand prize. A night out with Harley. I may even tell her. Why bother? It'll be a nice surprise for her. You know what? I have a good feeling about this. You guys really have what it takes to beat the Bat. Not. He doesn't stand a chance. Oh, you guys are the best. Well, best I could find on such short notice. Nothing to be afraid of. Just a man who likes to dress up as a bat. Ew, come to think of it, that really is a bit scary. I love you, boys. What you lack in brains, you make up in heart. And speaking of hearts, bring me Batman. Oh, that's what I like to see, boys. Not scared of the big bad bat. Did you really think it was going to be that easy, Bat? I sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you feel with these Spoil the party, but in case you've forgotten, he's taken one of you out. Come on, boys, he's just one man. One man dressed like a lunatic and on to the team. Go get him! Go to it, boys! Drag that back down with the rest of us crazy. It's just the two of you now. Bet you're wondering which one of you will be next. I know I am. I'll tell you the one about me and Batman fighting on top of the Gotham Library. Really, he's not that scary. He's nothing. Probably not even a man. Don't worry, boys. You can do it. He doesn't stand a chance. Come on. He's just a loon like the rest of us. I mean, have you seen what he wears? Well, it looks like it's just you and the Bat. Gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. I know you probably think you're stuck in a room with Batman hunting you down and you're the last one standing. Well, I got news for you. You're right. They were just like family. How could you? I think I'm going to cry. Oh, boo! You win again, Bat. I'll savor it. I'll get you next time. Greetings, Gotham. This is the voice of your new master. Oh, hang on. I skipped a bit. Joker here. I'm in control of Arkham Island, and you can all consider it out of bounds. If I see any lawmen, vigilantes, or do-gooders in tights coming this way, I'll start detonating random bombs around the city. Was it me? A kindergarten? A hospital? A billionaire's mansion? Oh, choices. Harley tells me that the Batman's car is still parked just outside of the intensive treatment building. Now, we can't just have him up and leave us, can we? The entire island will soon be under my control. That's right, boys and girls. Mine! Just wait till you completely lost. I just want everyone to know that I really appreciate all the hard work. You know, watching you guys is like a night in, watching my favorite movie. What was the name of that movie again? Oh, yes. Attack of the Stupid Bungling Idiots who can't find an even bigger idiot running around dressed like a man. Now get to it. I'm getting bored. I'm just sitting here watching cartoons. If any of you fine Blackgate rejects is bored, come over and see me. Don't look up when you open the door. It'll spoil the surprise and my experiment. Aging Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine Dr. Howard. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Report of a bat infestation in Joker Asylum. Let me remind everyone that it is the to exterminate the vermin. We can't have it making its way back to the mainland. Harley, what's he doing here? It's too early. Go, you little minx. I can never stay mad at you. Having a little remarkably done. I'll have to come back later. I don't know about you, but I'm having a great time. You guys just make it look too easy, like you're not even trying. Which is not what I pay you to do. Find everyone, now. Joker here. Let me remind all new residents of Joker Asylum that they are expected to follow one simple rule. Punishment for not following this rule is death. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know what the best thing is about the rule? It's a secret. Anyone seen the big bad bat? I warn you, he may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot. I want all the doctors rounded up. Search every inch of the medical building. I mean it. Search every room, every office, and every trash can. If another doctor tries to run and get out of the building, then you won't. I'll just flood the rooms with happy gas and leave you to die. Hell, I may do that anyway. It sounds fun. I don't want to worry you boys, but I think he may be in there with you. Anyone feeling a little stressed down there? Your heart racing? Get a grip and stop that, or I'll fix your blood pressure permanently. Is there a doctor in the house? No? I see now. I'll attention. Medical attention. What are you waiting for? April Fool's Day! Don't get too full of yourself, Bats. I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see. Oh, I'm not sure I can keep it a secret any longer. I've got two old friends coming to the party. One of them is just terrified to leave without saying hello. The other, well, let's just say he's going to be as surprised to see you as you will be to see him. Well, that'll teach him to dilly-dally. Don't let anyone out of there, even Razor. He's failed me, and I don't like failures. How brave. Let's give Mr. Cash a great big hand. He could use one. Lighten up, Holmes. I'm just messing with you. Surprise! Batman arrived just in the nick of time. Next time, Cash, I'll just shoot you. I'll be done with it. Too easy. Oh, think about it. I got you trapped in a little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say good night, Bats. Boom! Only kidding. Got a few more surprises in store for you. Prepare to face your fears. All of them! Ooh, it looks like the good doctor has started early. Your appointment is for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through when he's ready. Tell me, Bats, what are you really scared of? Failing to save this cesspool of a city? Not finding the commissioner in time? Me? In a thong? you lost, little bat? Having trouble figuring out what's real and what's just a figment of your twisted little mind? Same here. Just roll with it, bat. It gets easier once you get in. It really does. No more tricks. Just one last puzzle and you can have more. A little more. Oh, I can't wait. Your precious police commissioner is just through the glass. Take a look. Harley's under strict instructions to kill the old man if any of my guys even think you're in the room. They're patrolling down there. I've told them all you're on the way. So here's the deal. If you can find a way to get to Harley without anyone realizing, I'll give you your next present. Fail, and the old Carter dies. Hell, I may even give you Harley. It looks like you could use a new sidekick. Remember, you can smell a man in tights, and Harley kills the old man. Harley's got the old man up top. You see the bat or anyone else skulking around, he dies. Listen up, boys. The commissioner's just dying for one of you to spot the fat freak. Harley off the old man. I've got a shiny prize for the one who sees him first. I went to all this trouble, and that's the best you got, babe. Help him out, boys. Need a little help, boys. Come in. Sit down. Take off your mask. So, Bat, I was thinking, you really could use a friend in here. Someone to talk to, share secrets with. Shall we start with the big one? Who is that behind the mask? Why do you feel the need to go out into the world and fight people like me? Do you really think you can win? We'll see. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an island takeover. See? I mean, I'm not perfect. Well, come to think of it, I'm pretty close to perfect, aren't I? Where was I? Oh, yes. Criticism from a worm like you. A worm who's only crawling around free because I arranged to open his cell is something I will not tolerate. Oh, see, now you're apologetic. I'll just have someone drive round to your house and bring your wife's legs. Oh, don't mention it. Let's just consider the matter closed. Did I ever tell you the one about the guy who came home to find his wife a paraplegic? Hello? Are you listening to me? I'll teach you to hang up on me, you sniveling little worm. Ding dong. Joker again. Don't worry about the bat. I put a few surprises along the way. Besides, they turn up and spoil the fun. Oh, and if you hear a shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt. That, still, you might want to check your health insurance. Who am I kidding? You don't have any. Losing men like a plane in town. I guess the bat is back. I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. But be careful. Those loose cannons, itchy trigger fingers, and, well, you know, accidents do happen. Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over. Hello again, boys. It's me. Please remember to take good care of all our hostages. No good to us dead. However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go miss. Any available psychos, killers, maimers, and murderers that are not yet in the old mansion? Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you to the man himself! Please remember to keep an eye open for any flying rodents during your duties. I hear the asylum suffers from infestations from time to time. Joker here. What's the update for you all? First, the good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news. She's not sorry. He's in the document summoner's mansion. I want it now. Now all we have to do is take a stroll downstairs and save the helpless hostages. Right? Oh, leaving the party so soon? What about the other guests? They'll just die if you don't turn up and save the day. Oh, how frustrating. Thought it was going to be easy, didn't you? As tonight taught you nothing. In 2 minutes, the room will fill with happy gas. The audience will be in fits of ecstasy, and then die. 1 minute early to go. Oh, gotta say, I'm getting bored already. Maybe I should just press the button and... Oh, only joking. Remember the hostages? They're entering their final 60 seconds of remembering to breathe. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Just 30 seconds left. I hope all that running around hasn't ruined that exquisite costume of yours. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Only kidding. Guys weren't so stupid, I'd recommend picking up a book or two. Still, I suppose I don't pay you for your smarts, do I? I pay you to stop the bat. So don't disappoint me. Listen, there's nothing to worry about. Batman is on the way, but there's an army of you in there. He doesn't stand a chance. Not a chance. I gave you a couple of simple tasks. Make cash talk, find Dr. Young, and her notes. Has anyone actually checked off one of those tasks yet? Come on, find him. It's just an old room full of books. How hard can it be? Find down to Batman. I'm losing my patience. Where is he? Is he above you? Going after the notes yourself, eh, Bats? Good luck. I've got a crew working over the doctor as I speak. They'll squeeze the formula out of us soon enough. Not to mention the army of clowns ripping this place apart. One way or another, the formula will be mine. Why don't you just give up? Go on, roll over and die for once. Be your best friend. That's not there, Bats. No, not the formula. What am I going to do? Who can help me now? What's that? How about our old friend Zaz? I did bump into him on the way back from the gardens, when no doubt he was acting out some twisted fantasy. Maybe he could get her talking? I think he probably can. Great plan, that. Has anyone seen the bat? Come on! Someone must have seen where he went. Big scary man. Wears a cape. Jumps out of the shadows and picks up useless sun. Anyone? No? Good. Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. Listening to Zaz make the good doctor scream while you played around in Scarecrow's world. How was it this time? Learn anything about yourself? Oh, tell me. Put up a seat. Talk to me. I'm all ears. Actually, that reminds me. I could have sworn I heard Zaz cutting her ears off. Certainly sounded like it. Now that was unexpected. Who'd have figured a deranged murderer would kill the poor little doctor? Zaz, what are you talking about? Just kill her. She's useless to me now. No, you're not scared of a little bat, are you, Slicey? Yeah, stay back, Batman. You don't want more blood on your hands, do you? That's the spirit! Now stick it to her! Excellent. I'll leave it to you then, my dear. Oops, change of plans, kiddo. Sorry, but there is no prize for second place. I'm afraid you're off the party list. Better luck next time. Oh, Harley was just wrong on that. And the there's a little scam. Sugar dog. Let's call it a B+. But let's see. Chemicals, and I'll be creating my own personal army. Evening, residents of Joker Asylum. Some of our crazy guests have crashed the party early. And when I say crazy, I mean real psycho. Word of warning, if anyone sees a dribbling fool barking at the moon, or maybe just purring like a kitten, do your civic. Walk up to them, put your arm around them. Show them that you care before you wring their necks. And then, get your lazy asses on. Surprise, don't want to be disturbed. Understand? Lord of Arkham Asylum, never again leave there in the fight with Vigilante. No longer have trouble opening cans. And you know what's next. Final patent title comes with a personal guarantee that will enter you into a drawing to be the first to march on top. Come on, boys. First one. Okay. In clear view. Do you idiots need glasses? Remember, boys, look at every corner. He's a tricky one that could pop out of anywhere. When he does, blow his head off. You may want to do a quick head count. Stop. But everyone's dying to see what I do next. Okay, if you say so, Bats. You really need to speed things up, Bats. At this rate, you'll never catch me! Well, on to you, the persistent one, Bats. Always one step ahead. It won't be long before I have an army of Titan monsters at my fingertips. Oh, just imagine me being carried through the streets, stepping over the corpses of all those innocent citizens. It's going to be glorious, so I can't wait. Listen, the bat is on the way. If you see him, send the annoying doctors to hell. That's the down one, right? Good. And remember, if you hear a collar go off, Batman's here. Sorry, Batman. I know you're here. Grab 'em, boys! So you take it out my muscle, Bat. Well, good, thank you. Do you remember about my alarms? He's here, you idiots. Stop him from getting to me. Have you checked the timesheet? I'm sure there were more of you at the beginning of the day. Well, look who's discovered our secret lab. Since you've made it this far, let me show you what I've cooked up. Looks like it's 4 against 1. Not bad. I advise keeping it that way. Taking out one of your crew. Did you even notice? Oh, hold yourselves together. You look like a bunch of little girlies. I can't believe that poor little Ivy crying in a garden. She looks so sad. A little tight. Oh, God, the results are a little different. Shall I of plans, but you don't always get what you want, do you? Are they ready? Have you planted the explosives yet? Good. Let's test them out. Haven't you noticed that someone's missing down there? Hey, did you know that if left long enough, those plants mutate and give off poisonous spores that with prolonged exposure shuts down the nervous system? No? I knew there was something I forgot to tell you guys. I told you to stop the bat. He's dangerous. He'll ruin everything. Come on. I gave you everything. Plans, bombs, freedom. And this is how you repay me. You deserve whatever he does to you. I've waited a long time for this bat. Let's start a party. With a bang. I'm not joking. I want it done now. Can you hear me? Oh, for the love of... I suppose that's you in there, Bat. Well, enjoy it while you can. These caves will be your tomb. He's down there with you, making you all look like fools. He's making you look stupid. Believe it or not, but it is not why I put you down there. Try to shut down the power. Do not let him. Is that clear? You want me to kill Arnie? You want me to come down here? You do not listen to me. I said stop him, but you let him through. Try harder, or I'll hurt you badly. Don't be scared. The massive poisonous plants have probably stopped the bat by now, and if not, you're just the guys to do it. Hey, Bats, I know you can hear me. I want you to hurt these guys. They're nothing to me. I want God to melt in the tidal wave of corrosive goo. Is that too much to ask? Haven't you found him? What's keeping you? He's down there. I know it. You know it. So just do it. I bet you can't wait to get out of there. Feel the warm sunshine on your face. Well, good luck. I'm betting on the Dork Knight. Are you worried? I am. I think I spilled some soup down my best suit. It'll never come out. Oh, but I guess you're more worried about the big bad bat. Probably why. For the love of... There's a man down at the main entrance. The front door. The way in. Oh, what am I paying you for? What were the chances? Batman taking out all of you armed thugs in a dark... I said I wanted the bat stopped. No one listened. Because you don't want an outbreak of private hands babies climbing over them. I know you're down there, Bat. Ruining my plans. Oh, stay where you are. I'm sending down a token of my displeasure. Oh gosh, I hope it doesn't hurt you too badly. Oh, God. She had to stop going on about those plans of hers. Will you really? Well, that's gratitude, isn't it? Women give presents, experimental chemicals, and nice costumes, and they still turn on you. Well, good luck to you, Toots. I got an army, a city-sized dose of titans. Come and find me when you're done with that break. Ooh, it'll be fun. You can bring the wine. I'll make the salad. We've got something for everyone. Music, dancing, chemicals that create monsters. You don't want to miss it. So get your ass over to the Sandrock or you'll miss your final surprise. Are you excited, Bats? I mean, we've been building up to this point all night. Don't tell me you've not been looking forward to it. I know I have. Surprise! Everyone always said I should be in television. don't want to miss this. Really. It'll be a blast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Didn't you stop Batman? Me? It was your plan, you goofy clown. Ah, I'm sending you back to the ventriloquist where you belong. You had to spoil everything, didn't you? Beating up Bane, feeding Scarecrow to Croc, slapping around Harley, my hobby, by the way, and ruining all my lovely Venom plans. Over? Why, my dear delusional Dark Knight, it hasn't even begun. Let's get ready to tango! That looks like it hurt, Bat. You'll lose, and everyone will... Excuse me, Bat. In you come, boys. I've softened them up for you. So, Mr. Referee, how was that round, please? What? Speak up. Hey, that's Jack Ryder's top right, see? People of Gotham, enjoy your evening. It will be your last. Give him a kicking for me, boys. Yeah, I'm bored of him. I think it's unanimous. I am the greatest. It will be Commissioner. Oh, did that hurt? Good. Ooh, more helicopters? How exciting. When I'm done here, I will march on Gotham flanked by an army of brutal monsters. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Come in, boys. Knock him about a bit. I've got a city to address. I'll give you something for the morning news, Gotham. More newscopters? For little old me. I'm flattered. In you come, boys. Tear 'em a new one for me. You hear me? I've got a message for all my adoring fans in... Batman has left the building. It's a shame, I know, but you shouldn't worry. You should run. I'm coming to you next. You bore me, Bats. Take care of them, boys. Hello! You in the copter! Are you getting my good side? Better. Tonight, Batman will fall. I will drag his corpse through the streets and paint the city red with his blood. Get off me! When I get out of this, I'm going to rip your freaking head off! Give me your best shot, Bat! Think you can beat me? Don't make me laugh! Here it comes! I'm out, Bat! I even need. This won't stop me! You'll die for this, Bat! Bring it on! Back in a second! Bat! Ow! Get off me! Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. Watch me kill your favorite cat. See you soon, Bats. Well, look who it is. I haven't seen you for... How long has it been? Let's see. There was an asylum, some monsters, and... Oh, that's right. You left me to die. Now, you probably don't remember it that way, but who cares? You just need to worry about the bombs. Hurry up now. Clock's ticking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you soon, Bats. What are you waiting for? We both know how this is going to turn out. You're going to come and find me. You can't stop yourself, can you? Sometimes I wonder if all this will just end with one of us looking down at the other's corpse, trying to work out what to do next. The only question is, whose body will it be? I know who I'm rooting for. What about you? Now get out of there now, or you'll ruin everything. Welcome, inmates. You are now taking your first tentative steps towards a better world. A world of fun, mischief, and best of all, a world where the only person you need to answer to is yours truly. It's all true. Is life at Joker Enterprises everything it's rumored to be? Sadly, it is. All of it. But look on the bright side. At least you know what you're getting yourself into, and I can promise you this. You'll never leave. Harley. Be quiet, Harley. Harley! Get back in here! I think I'm dying. Surprise! You fell for the old fake Joker gang, Batman. Get back here, Harley. No one's who you think they are, my dear. Why spoil the fun? Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me. Take my blood, for example. I wish somebody would. This stuff is killing me, because now there's a teeny little bit of me in you, too. That's... Come on! Don't tell me it's not what you've always wanted. Look, we're running out of time. I need your help. I nearly had a cure. It was so close, and then it was taken from me. Are you? Imagine sucking down that last breath knowing that Gotham is doing the same. Oh, didn't I say? I've spent weeks shipping samples of my blood to emergency rooms all over the city. Protocol 10? Never heard of it. Hold tight. I'll be in touch! Someone feeling a little down? Bat, cheer up. It won't kill you. Oops. I had our cold-hearted friend Mr. Freeze making it, but he's gone dark on me. I bet you... Whoa! I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier. A hotline straight to my bestest friend in the world. Just think, I can call you up whenever I get bored. I think our relationship is really maturing here. The next thing you know is we'll be exchanging emails or meeting up for romantic dinners. Ring, ring. I was just remembering when it first occurred to me. It was about 6 months after you left me on that rooftop back at the asylum. As the bones knitted back together, I had plenty of time to think. So how do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective? Well, do you know? It's easy. You stick it right in front of him, right under his long, pointy nose. And wait. I hope you're doing your best here, Bats, because I've just had a horrible thought. We could both actually die here tonight. Fortunately, the odds are weighted in my favor, but just imagine how you'll feel if I'm gone. It's not like you're not lonely enough, right? All that brooding is not good for you, you know. Do you have someone to go home to each morning? And I don't mean that kid you drag across the rooftops. I mean someone real, someone you can talk to. I don't think you do. It's sad, isn't it? You do all this for Gotham, and the only person you can rely on is me. I really hope you won't let me down here, boys. But if you do, I won't be cross. I'll be dead, and Harley will be really, really upset. And seriously, you don't want to see that. You guys okay? It's just Batman. He's probably never really killed anyone. Still, you never know when he plans on starting, do you? I'm just dying to see which one of you losers Batman takes out first. Let me see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, one man down. It's looking like a rerun of last time. Don't let me down, boys. If you do, I may have to drop you, too. Do you want me to get Abramovich down there for a motivational speech? I hear he's got a way of hammering the point home. Only one of you left. What a shame. 5 of you. 5? What is wrong with you idiots? Just one of you? You must be kind of scared right now. Boo! Hello? Henchman? Can you hear me? Where are my guns? They City. Oh, that miserable double-crossing bat has betrayed me, boys. If you see him, kill him and bring the jaw back to me. And if you can hear me, and let's be honest here, you can, I want you to know that whatever you do to these guys, I'm still going to win. Do you really think you can just sneak through here with my delicious cure, Bats? I mean, I'm sure you can, but I know you too well now, don't I? After all, we both know you won't be able to resist cracking a few skulls on the way through. Did I ever tell you about the day I found out I was sick? No? Oh, I remember it clearly. It was the night when I first met Harley. Oh. He's making you idiots look like fools. That's my job. Find him. My life depends on it. And now, so does yours. Hey, been missing you. Get back to me. Laters.
You have one missed call.
Hello? I'm not sure that you got my call earlier. I'm just dying to speak to you. Call me, Bats.
You have one missed call.
Bats? Seriously? You're making me paranoid. Why aren't you answering my calls? You haven't gone and died on me, have you?
You have one missed call.
Look, I know you're not dead. I'm missing a group of my guys down under the tower. Guess that means you know about the guns already. Okay, I admit it, they're mine. Strange gives them to me, okay? Can we be BFFs again?
You have one missed call.
Maybe it wasn't you that took out my guys. All right, then. The message I left before, you know, the one I left about the guns, you can ignore it. Just delete it.
You have one missed call.
Right. This is getting ridiculous. I've been leaving messages all night and you still haven't got back to me. Who do I need to kill to make you pick up?
You have one missed call.
At last? Hey, Bats, where you been? I was just calling to find out how you're feeling. Are you getting the hallucinations yet? I know. It's hard to tell these days. You just never can tell if it's Scarecrow again, that little guy with the hat, my blood running through your veins, or if after all this time you really are actually going crazy. Ring, ring. What are you doing, Bats? I thought we were friends, working together and all that. You know, from where I'm lying, desperately clutching at what's left of my life, it seems like you betrayed me and started working with the walking icebox. Well, two can play at that game. Try and get back to that double-crossing snowman in the GCPD without my guys blowing your pointy head off. I double dare you. I figured you'd have a little more fight in you. Guess I figured wrong. Oh, Bats. I really figured you'd last longer than that. It's okay to die, Bats. I'll be here to protect Gotham. I'll do a real good job. Why do you keep doing this to me? It's like you idiots spend every single day thinking up ways to leave me bitterly disappointed. Harley, when you get to the GCPD, kill a couple of them for me, will you, dear? If any of you are still conscious, get back to base now. Is he really? Hello, Gotham, it's me. I'm afraid Miss Vale will soon be leaving the airwaves. I apologize for this interruption. Now, that's no way to talk to the nice reporter, Lady Bats. Now, see what you've done. The poor woman's all confused. Hardly surprising, I suppose. I mean, she's just been in a terrible accident. How dare you? I've never been so... Oh, what the hell? Yes, okay, it was me. I just needed a little time to guarantee that Harley got back to me with my delicious cure. And if you're a good boy, I may even save a little for you. It's unlikely, I know, but I'm really your last hope now, aren't I? Hey, Bats, are you okay? I'm sorry I had Harley steal your cure. You were so busy with Frieza, she didn't even have time to ask. But don't worry, as soon as that little minx is back here and I've had my share, I'll save some for you. You'll have to work for it, but it will be right here waiting for you. You probably won't believe this, but I don't really think I can sit back and watch you die. It's selfish, really, but we need each other. Life would be so boring without you. Who would I talk to? Who would really understand me? Hey, Bats, it's me. While you were saving Miss Vale, I took the liberty of beefing up security at my steel mill. I'm sorry to have to break it to you, but I don't think that even you will be able to get in here. Oh, this is getting too emotional. I can barely bring myself to think of you dying out there. I keep thinking of you lying dead in the snow. It's the only thing that brings a smile to my face. Hey, Pat, can you hear me? If you can, let my boys know where you are. Help them get this over with quick. Let's make this quick, boys. I've got an important operation that I'm just dying to have done. I think we all feel confident about stopping Batman this time, right? Oh, do I have to do everything myself around here? All I asked was that you stop the stupid Batman. I managed to get a syringe of my blood in his neck, for God's sakes, and I'm half dead. What's your excuse?
Good evening. This is General J with a quick update on what's going down here in Arkham City. As you can see, I'm looking much better. In fact, I think I'm looking better than ever. Oh, I can hear you all now. How did this happen? Can I get me some of that crazy cure? I want answers, damn it, now! Well, here's the thing. Answers don't give you everlasting satisfaction. Sometimes you need to brace yourself for disappointment. Now think about it. Imagine your favorite TV show. You've been through it all, the ups, the downs, the crazy coincidences, and then bang! They tell you what it's all about. Would you be happy? Does it make sense? How come it all ended in a church? You guys just need to know one simple thing. I'm back. Back for good. Now arm yourself, boys. We've got a prison break to plan. No hostages, no surrender. I know, it sounds like suicide, but listen. Whatever happens, I'll be right behind you.
You guys are like family to me. And you know how much pain I went through killing my family. Well, what do you know? You did it. You took them all out. I know I should be sad, but the truth is, I'm happy. Happier than I've been in years. How about you?
Manners cost nothing, Batman. A please wouldn't go amiss. I mean, if you wanted to be cured so badly, you only had to ask. It looks like I need to teach you some respect. Oh, come on. There's always something to learn. Let's start with getting your ass kicked 101. Seconds out. Just you and me, Batman. Please, stop! I can't take any more! You win! You beat me! Hang on. Did I say me? I meant me and these guys. You remember Mr. Abramovich, right? Don't worry, Batman. He's mostly armless. Get it? Batman, this is getting boring. Maybe a little Titan will spice things up. What are you waiting for? Any last requests? How about a joke? I'll handle the jokes around here. Well, bully for you. What? You mean she's telling the truth? Oh, shut up! After you, my dear. Hello, Batman. I know you can hear me. I've not caught you at a bad time, have I? I was worried that you may have forgotten about little old me. Take a look at your girlfriend, who, as you can see, is in danger of having a pretty little brain splattered all over this camera.
Ignore him, beloved. Let him die.
Oh, how romantic. Only problem is, I've never felt better. And we both know you really can't ignore me. Can you? So listen, Batman. I'm putting on a little show for you. It's going to be a doozy, a real red carpet affair. You'd better hurry, though. If you take too long, a leading lady may be found dead in her dressing room.
Your leading lady's waiting, Batman. I'll see you soon. Bye! Where are you, Batman? Why are you taking so long, Batman? Oh, hold on. I get it. You want me to off this annoying woman, right? I mean, she does go on a bit with all that I am the great blah, blah, mystical mumbo-jumbo. I'll tell you what, I'll do it. But you owe me, okay? Where are you, Batman? I got your premiere ticket right here in my pocket. It's right here, next to the gaffer tape and the pliers. This is the big opening night, Batman! What's keeping you? Get your cute little ass to the movie theater, now! Well, this is just rude, Batman. I've laid on all this entertainment at the movie theater, and you can't even be bothered turning up! Hello, Batman. You can hear me, right? It's just, you don't seem to be coming to the movie theater, and I'd hate for you to read the spoilers on the internet again.
Hurry up and take your seat, Batman. The show's about to begin. Now you want to talk. Too late, Batman. Give me the cure. Encore. More. Bravo. Not always. Well, sometimes. Confusing, isn't it? I know I'd want to know just what the hell is going on if I were you. Let's just say, at times like these, it's important to keep up appearances. But first, if you would be so kind, hand over my cure. Ladies and gentlemen, for one night only, standing in for yours truly, and doing a damn fine job of it, I give you Clayface. Oh, lighten up, Bats. The final act's just starting. It's a doozy. You're supposed to be killing Batman, remember? What the hell are you doing, Bats? Don't just stand around. You're making me late for my spa treatment. I mean, it's not like you've got a girl to save anymore, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon? Would a change of scenery help ease the pain? I've got a date with immortality. No, no, no! Take the cure. What are you waiting for? Come on! I killed your girlfriend, poisoned Gotham and hell. It's not even breakfast. Think of it as a running gag. Are you happy now? You know, that actually is pretty funny. Miss me? First, we need to agree on some priorities. Sure, you've saved the city by reducing the blast, but Ace Chemicals is still about to explode. You need to start looking out for yourself. As lovely as it is, perhaps we can continue this little soiree somewhere that's not about to explode. If you die, we both die. Where's the fun in that? Come on, where's that old sense of self-preservation? Don't tell me you've given up already. The fun's just started. Oh, Bats, I've missed you. All the
subtlety and nuance of a nabob gentleman. I can't wait to see the look on his face when you tell him his daughter's been kidnapped. And it's all your fault. This is going to be classic. Reminds me of the time I had something to tell old Jimbo myself. Now, on that occasion, I found visual aids helpful. That was a bad day. Fun, though. Come on, Bats. The suspense is killing me. Figuratively speaking, of course. What's the matter? Feeling a little guilty? The longer you put it off, the worse it'll get. Candygram! Oh, don't pass out just yet. Come on. Show a little spine. Just wait till your father gets home. He's going to be furious about all this mess. Nothing like a trip down old memory lane, eh, Bats? And now a front row seat to the main event. You would have thought old Jim Gordon had been through enough. First, some handsome young maniac cripples his daughter. Now he's blaming himself for her being taken. You really should tell him this is your fault, Bats. I'm sure he'll understand. I mean, it's not like you went out and got his daughter killed. Well, not yet anyway. The night's still young. I think that went quite well, considering. Of course, I wouldn't have told him, but that's why it's so liberating being me. You've got a lot to look forward to, Bats. Now that I think about it, how did Scarecrow know to go after your IT department? I mean, I had no idea she worked for you when I shot her. I just got lucky. Seriously, I was aiming for her head. I'd only had a video camera when I swept Barbara off her feet. Poor old Jimbo had to make do with a slideshow. Wayne Tech Holding Cell, huh? How's it work, Bats? Weed killer in the shower? Secret compartments just filled with aphids? Look, I'll be your imagination from now on, okay? Oh, there you are. Look, it's my stuff. So this is my memorial, huh? Not even a statue. They think they can just file me away, don't they? I've been sent back for a reason, Bruce, and no one's forgetting me this time around. This ain't right, Brucey. My stuff's not meant to be gawked at. That gun should be out there sticking up old ladies. That dynamite should be bringing the roof down on a kindergarten. All that senseless misery going to waste. Do you know how long it takes to make an explosive set of chattering teeth? I hope you enjoyed the joke. I did it all for you. I gotta say that it is good to be back. Gotham just wasn't the same without me, was it? I mean, Scarecrow's the biggest bad guy in town. Not for long. You know what I love about firefighters? They run towards the danger. Love the new car, Bats. Oh, all those guns. It's like an evil clown was whispering in your ear as you drew up the designs. Isn't that Barbara's job? Oh, right. In all the excitement, I almost forgot. You don't really believe old Jimbo's gonna forgive you if you save her. He holds a grudge, Bats. I should know. Well, Batman, old boy, this is quite the dilemma, isn't it? Do you save the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped, or the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped? Personally, I go see Eddie's latest contrived death gauntlet. I'm sure he went to a lot of trouble. Besides, you can't save all of Barbara. I killed half of her already. I gotta say that it is good to be back. Gotham just wasn't the same without me, was it? I mean, Scarecrow's the biggest bad guy in town. Woo-hoo! Not for long.
You have 2 new messages. Bruce, this is your father calling. It's time we had a talk, son. You know, about the dressing up. Bruce, this is your mother calling now. I just want to say... Oh, sorry. It's so funny, you know, because they're dead.
You know, if I'd ever been curious about your identity, I would have torn off that mask years ago. I always figured the truth would be a letdown. But I have to admit, masquerading as Gotham's least interesting socialite is one hell of a cover story. The dead parents are just icing on the cake. Oh, Bats! How very me of you! Though I can see why you didn't tell him after old Jimbo's hysterical overreaction. Still, if you cared about Barbara the way that little sidekick of yours does, maybe she wouldn't have got kidnapped in the first place. They're star-crossed, Patsy. Like me and you. Shame they're being torn apart thanks to your crusade. So let's recap. Barbara's kidnapped, and let's face it, probably dead. You're lying to Loverboy Wonder about it, and dear old Jim's marched off on his lonesome to save the day. Not your best day at the office, Bats. Something on your mind? Come on! Let Robin out of his cage! You can't force him to slave over your cure. Plus, if he gets himself killed out there, you won't have to tell him about Barbara. It's win-win! You think he's really gonna fix your nasty case of jokeritis? Not a chance. I'm chronic, Brucey. I'm lingering. We both know there's no cure for me. Can you remember when it was simple? Back in the old days when it was just you, me, a regular war against crime? Well, take a look, Bats. Things change. Now it's just war, with you standing right bang in the center. Of course, like with any war, there are casualties. It's inevitable, unavoidable. Like death. Well, maybe not death. I seem to have sidestepped that one. Still, not all of us are so lucky. Remember Talia? Of course you do. How could you forget a girl like that? All it took was one piece of lead to end your hopes of a happily ever after. You blamed me, of course, but you were wrong. You put her in my crosshairs, Bats. Sure, she didn't do herself any favors, but it was you. You see, people trust you. They believe in you. They follow you into your war, and you are about to get them all killed. Hey, Bats. You see these guys? Think they own Gotham. What are we going to do about it? That guy doesn't know you very well now, does he? Think you're trapped down here? What kind of supervillain thinks a bullet to the stomach and a handful of tanks will stop the Batman? What's wrong, Bat? Forgot about the car? Lost the keys? Hand me over the remote and I'll give it a go. I can't believe you're Bruce Wayne, Patsy. I mean, I can't believe you're Batman, Brucey. So the whole trust fund playboy fiddling while Rome burns thing is an act? 'Cause I love it. Come on, Bats. There's mutilated fists out there just waiting to be gawked at. Can't be worse than anything I ever left out for you. This head of yours, Bruce. So many secrets. So much pain. So much me. So much violent imagery involving me. Oh, Bruce, you only had to ask. Now, this isn't good. Common thugs teaming up and working together? Wasn't like this in my day. We played by the rules. Hey, Bats! Don't forget this, chump! Come on, do something. You're making me look stupid here. Shh! This is gonna be great. He doesn't even know you're here. Come on. What a wanker. Let's put him out of business, eh? Seriously? Do you believe that accent? That he only puts it on to sound scary. Let's see. We've got a pile of explosives. You've got explosive gel. It doesn't take the world's greatest detective to figure this one out. Are you out of your tiny mind, Bats? Pull that trigger and you'll kill us both. Pull that trigger and you'll blow us both. Normally I'd pay good money to see that kind of thing, but we really don't have the time. Please, what are you doing? Bats, come on. Don't lock me in here. I'll do anything. Want your laundry done? I'll do it. Help out, Alfred. You got it. I wouldn't like to be that guy. Now, what have we got here? A good old-fashioned ambush. Oh, you wait there, Bats. Let your dear old Uncle Jay sort out these chumps. I can handle it, though it has been a while. Maybe a little rusty. You ready to see some Joker moves? This is going to be great. They're not going to see it coming. I'm gonna... Well, you'll see. How are we going to get out of this mess? Don't look at me. I'm an incorporeal being. You can't stay up there all night. You're going to have to think outside the box on this one. Oh, come on. Surely there's some bat-themed gadget that can get us out of this mess. You know, a big gadget with guns? Oh, personally, I would have used live rounds. So the cure you knocked back in Arkham City didn't work after all? Well, I'm not surprised. I pumped about 3 pints of blood into you that night. I couldn't stop. I just wanted us to be close. I can see why you like it up here, Bats. Gives you time to ponder the really big questions, like is Oracle dead? Is it all my fault? Who's going to die next? I think we both know she's probably dead, don't we, Bats? Nearly, Bats. I could feel you losing control there. A little more of that delicious fear gas, and it will be all over. For you. Look, about what happened down there. I wasn't trying to kill you. I was trying to kill your mind. So, we still pals? Yeah, friends for life. Anyway, don't blame me. Blame Scarecrow and his patented Joker-liberating miracle tonic. So, what's the deal here? Reconstructing a match using all these itty-bitty pieces? Oh, and speaking of itty-bitty pieces, what do you think they're going to do to Barbara? So you're going to use a reconstruction of Staggy's handprint to access the computer. Oh, that's genius, Bats, really. Oh, I know. When you're done, let's hack his online dating profile. Okay, this is it. The moment we've both been waiting for. Scarecrow's just down there. So are you going to stop him and save Oracle? Or am I going to get another hit of that delicious gas while you watch helpless as she dies? How do we decide? Roll up, roll up. It's the Pick the Real Scarecrow show. So where's our first contestant? You, the one with the ears. Step up and have a go. What's your name, sir? Bruce? So, which one will it be, Bruce? Difficult, isn't it? Is it the one on the left or the one on the right? Making the right choice is so hard, isn't it? But what's the alternative? You don't want to be left watching the real Scarecrow destroy your precious city. You do remember that the fate of poor little Barbara is in the balance here. You need to phone a friend. Sidekicks don't count. You need a hand. Left or right? Right or wrong? Come on. The choice is yours. What are you waiting for? The answer? A question? Oh, come on. Pick already. Bad luck, Bats. Get up and fight! Ah, this gas is lovely. Why don't you come in and join me? Maybe we could pick her brains off the wall and find out why she did it. I don't know about you, Bruce, but I could sure go for some killing people right now. What? Not in the mood? Well, maybe later then. Oh, bless his heart. I think Riddler's actually got a plan for tonight. A plan? How quaint. Too afraid to improvise, that one. And that's when the fun starts. I'm getting stronger, Bats. Can you feel me? I'm gripping tighter and tighter to this weakening mind, and I'm not gonna let go. So I've been working the Arkham Knight case, Detective, and I've got a new suspect. It's Penguin. Think about it. He wears a mask to hide the fact he only comes halfway up the suit. I was just trying to imagine what it'd be like to have you stuck in my head, Brucey. Suicidally boring. This is our domain, Bats. Surely you're not going to let some jumped-up jarheads muscle in on our turf. I've got it, Bats. I've got it. The Arkham Knight is you. Elementary, my dear Batson. Can there really be anyone else who thinks that's a good look? Bombs on every street corner. Oh, smart guy, this Arkham Knight. The old rig the city to blow trick is the only surefire way to get you alone. Well, that's killing all your friends. I'm taking over your mind, Bruce. You know, it's getting a bit cramped, actually, so I tossed out some childhood memories. You and your mom at the beach. She bought you an ice cream cone. Happiest day of your life, remember? Oh, guess not. I'm sorry about Barbara, Bruce. It's terrible. But look, just call the temp agency and I'm sure they'll send you another. So how's it hanging, Harv? Color me insensitive, but I've always wanted to ask, did everything get split down the middle? No, that's not the right one. Yes, that's definitely the right one. Come on, light me up. Two-Face and Penguin loose in our city? We need to show them who's boss. So, whose throat are we going to slit first? Oh, Bats, you just bring out the best in everyone. Your enemies, your friends, even your bestest frenemies like Harv here. He's at least halfway interesting these days, and it's all thanks to you. Bats, you need to find Scarecrow and get yourself gassed again. It's high time I stretched your legs. Earning bat symbols. This guy knows you've got a phone, right? Tough night, huh? Oh, I know how you feel, Brucey. There's an old remedy I used to try on nights like this. It's called murder. Not looking too good for the Bat family, eh? Well, on the bright side, your Christmas card list is getting shorter by the minute. Say what you will about Firefly, there's a guy who knows how to commit to a gimmick. But I wouldn't bother tracking him down, Bats. He'll roast himself alive sooner or later. His wife? Your parents? What is it about dead relatives that turned you into a giant rodent? About to show this pointy-eared pretender who owns these streets. Hit him where it hurts, right in the APCs. You know, when I told the cops that some man-sized bat thing was terrorizing Gotham, nobody listened to me. Selling guns to lunatics? Those are the values this country was founded on. But British guys doing it? No, no, no. Let's find those weapons caches, hunt down Penguin, and declare his body's independence from his head. Oh, I can't stop thinking about those strung-up corpses. You know the best way to draw out a killer, Bats? Copycat murders. Poor Catwoman. Stuck in that orphanage when all the fun's out here. Assuming Riddler hasn't monologued her to suicide 9 times over. The look on your face when you saw him. Who'd have thought? The big bad Batman, scared of his own reflection. Hey, I wrote a poem. There once was a gal named Oracle, expert in things technological, but in a fear toxin bind, she blew her own mind, and sadly that's not metaphorical. That's how we'll tell, Gordon Bats. It'll soften the blow. Don't pretend you haven't spotted all these watchtowers popping up on rooftops. This is our domain, Bats. Surely you're not going to let some jumped-up jarheads muscle in on our turf. Just think. Robin's down there right now, planning his life with Barbara. Probably thinking of names for all the little rug bats they'll have. What a lucky boy. She is so lovely, although just a teeny tiny bit on the dead side for my taste. Fakes, phonies, charlatans, all of them. I'm telling you, Bats, now I know how Elvis felt. You know, after he died. No, 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 this will not do. There's no way you're sticking us in here, Brucey. You'll be like some awful sitcom. 2 wacky roommates, 1 quarantine cell. I know comedy, Bruce. This'll get old fast. I thought for sure you were going to tell him. Come clean like you did with Gordon. Ah, but you realized. Why break him now when we can crush him later? It's classic Joker. Something truly beautiful is happening, Bats. So, I've been rooting around in this bat-infested cave of a mind, and it seems like you actually believe this cure nonsense. Oh, Bruce, forget about the cure. You just concentrate on taking out the Arkham Knight. It'll be your swan song. The last good thing you'll ever do. Oh, Bruce, I know how you feel about this Arkham Wannabat. The same way I feel about those cheap Joker knockoffs you've got at the movie studios. There can only be one Joker, Bats, and it's me. I mean, you. Okay, time we did the right thing. Massacre the lot of them and purify the Joker gene pool. Okay, now we're done playing soldiers. Let's have some real fun. We'll take turns. You do a little bit of, I don't know, crime scene investigating or some of Riddler's OC delightful scavenger hunt, and I'll do some hit and runs in the Batmobile. I promise I'll hand control of your body right back when my turn's done. Ah, 3rd degree burns, the cracked, leathery skin, that delightful waxy sheen. If I had to choose, I think burns would probably be my favorite scar tissue. Well, burns and mental scars. Right, Bruce? Look, Garfield, fire's great and all, but what about acid, electricity, pliers? Come on, open your mind, man. Hey, Bats, when did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? You're gonna ask her out, or... Oh, you're not still torn up about Talia al Ghul, are you? Come on, it's been months. Even the worms that ate her corpse have probably forgotten about it by now. You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last girlfriend's lungs out? Take a tip from your wingman, Brucey. The ladies hate it when you brood over the ex you failed to save. Can we play Bomb Disposal Squad again? Pretty please? Russian roulette with highly volatile explosives is a buzz that's hard to beat. If someone goes to all the bother of crafting a little bat-shaped bonfire on top of a building, the least you can do is check it out. Seriously, Bats, there was a time when you owned these rooftops. I look around now, all I see are goons with guns. Even the gargoyles are embarrassed. Great news, Bats. I was just hanging out in hell, you know, 'cause you killed me and sent me there, and you'll never guess who I saw. That's right, your dead girlfriend, Talia al Ghul. Don't worry, I asked, and she's totally cool with Cat Lady having a go on the old scratching post. She also says, ow, ow, is this a bullet in my sternum or a broken heart? This is your chance with Catwoman, Batsy. She's vulnerable, trapped in an abandoned orphanage. That sure spells romance to me. Speaking of which, I went back to the afterlife to check on Talia, and, well, we got to talking about how you basically murdered us both. She started crying, so I went to comfort her, and, well, before I knew it, one thing led to another, and, you know. Thing is, Tally and I just want you to be happy. I tell the little pussycat how you feel while you still can, Patsy. 'Cause when I take over your body and lock you away in a tiny little corner of your mind, I'll kill her first. I'm still seeing those APCs driving around down there. This charlatan needs reminding Gotham's a one-night town. Very subtle. I know this is the evidence room, Bruce, but you could have tried to cover your tracks. You know, Nightwing seems pretty well adjusted. And his parents died too. So what's your problem? Let's give him a call and find out how he coped. Oh, I told you we should have butchered that bunch of second-rate tribute acts. They'd better not kill Robin, Bats. I had the idea first. Oh, poor Harley. Wasting time on those not pale enough imitations when I'm right here in you. What's confusing me is how the hell she found your top-secret Bat-Base, Bat-Face. She couldn't find her own reflection in a mirror when I was alive. It's like something was holding her back. Now, old Pig-Face here. Total lunatic. Far too good for this place. Don't worry, you'll be the first one I let out. Ah, memories. You, me, and a ward full of psychotic killers. You've never felt so at home, have you? Oh, come on. You think you're different because you never killed anyone? Newsflash! You killed me. I was there, remember? You destroyed my cure right in front of me. Watch me choke on my last laugh. And then, after killing me, you said you would have shared. You couldn't admit I'd won, could you? Not even as a parting gift. But now I'm on the inside. Ooh, we both know the truth. Yes, you've killed before, and tonight I'll make you do it again. Do you think she'll recognize me in this blank death mask you call a face? I mean, it does do expressions, right? This Robin seems like a real improvement on that last one, Bats. Remember Jason Todd? Oh, what a whiner. Always complaining. We're both better off without that loser. Batman's not coming to save you, Jason. Oh, God. It's been 6 months now, Jason. I think it's time to face facts. Lose you. That's the spirit. You're a real chip off the old bat block. Not that it'll do you any good.
Why won't you just kill me?
What? Oh, no. I'm not going to kill you. Not yet, anyway. You're my sidekick now. Imagine it. You and me, out on the streets, starting fights, picking on the weak. A regular dynamic duo. Just like Bats and that new kid of his.
No, he wouldn't.
You think? So, this isn't Batman, then? Weird. The pointy ears are usually a dead giveaway.
No.
I didn't want to show you that photo. Really, I didn't. But, well, it was the only way for you to get closure. Now, I know it hurts, but sometimes you gotta be cruel to be kind. What do we have here, then? Wakey, wakey. What's wrong? You think I'm going to hurt you? Why? I'm not the bad one here. Oh, no. It's Batman. He's abandoned you. Thrown you away like an unwanted puppy. Can I have him, Daddy? Oh, please. I'll take real good care of him. Anything to make you happy, Princess. Just make sure people know he's yours. We don't want him to end up back here, do we? No, we don't, Daddy. I want to keep him forever.
No, please, no.
Catchy number, right, Bat? You know, I had the singing voice of a soprano once. I mean, I had a vocal cord.
You need to get in the cell. It's the only choice we have left.
That's a defeatist argument, Bat, and you know it.
Come on, you need to do this.
You're the boss. Don't let him tell you what to do.
You can't stay out here. It's not safe with Joker inside you.
Tosh, there's plenty of room for both of us in here. But it looks a bit cramped in there.
If you're not sure, that's him talking.
Oh, if you're not sure, that's you agreeing with me.
Be honest. It's what you want.
How would you know what he wants? I'm the one in his head.
I can handle Scarecrow.
You just... Oh, God. He's serious? Don't worry about Robin, Batsy. I'm sure he won't die. Well, fairly certain anyway. Hey! I never finished my story about Jason Todd, did I? Have you got something to tell the nice man, Jason?
My name is Jason Todd.
Who do you hate?
Batman.
Excellent. Of course you do. Did you get that, Bats? Kid's not yours anymore. He's mine. Mine. To do with as I wish. Hey, I never asked. What's the big secret? Who is the big bad bat? His name. Tell me.
Of course, sir. It's...
Never could stand a tattletale. That's why I like to work alone. No one to spoil the punchline. You should try it sometime. After all, you've seen what happens when you drag your friends into this crazy little game of ours. Hang on a gosh darn minute. If Henry wasn't immune to mad clown disease, then that means there is no cure after all. You had Featherhead slaving away when he could have been saving Barbara. It was cruel, selfish, and had horrible consequences. Oh, if you only meant it. Now, come on. Let's go show Gotham what a real dynamic duo looks like. Oh, I think you can quit being Batman, Bruce. This new flying bat creature has it covered. Plus, his costume's 100% organic. Still thinking about Talia, eh, Bruce? Understandable. hard to forget the love of your life, especially when you're responsible for their death. One thing you can say about these firefighters, Batsy, they've got balls. Oh, unless you superglue razor blades to the sliding pole. Hey, Bats, I just found your dreams. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. Parents coming back, boring, Gotham at peace, yeah, right. Ooh, Talia stuff. Don't mind me, Bats. This might take a while. I wonder what Jason Todd would have made of all this. Oh, you don't mind me talking about him, do you, Bats? We should remember the dead. It's all part of the grieving process. You should be pretty good at that by now. You know, if you'd killed Scarecrow years ago, then Barbara would still be alive. Hell, if you'd killed me years ago, Jason Todd would still be alive. There's a pattern here, Detective. I still can't believe Quincy Sharp is the Arkham Knight. Huh? You haven't figured it out? All the clues are there. Look, Bats, I know you're busy, but those watchtowers are a real eyesore. You take them out, and I'll provide moral support. Deal? You know what I hate about this Arkham Knight? It seemed personal. Like he's not really in it for the giddy thrill of causing pain. Loser. Now, I know your track record with partners in crime isn't that great. Tell me, there is a healthcare plan, right? Batsy, baby, we're making one hell of a team. Well, for now, anyway, until I get bored and format your brain like a dusty old hard drive. It just occurred to me. Kirky Baby didn't have a choice, but you actually choose to be a flying rodent. It's genius. You worried about Lucius, Batsy? I'm not. I mean, it's Gotham, right? He probably won the lottery, or finally finished building the robotic lady of his dreams. Or maybe a troop of fairies came and whisked him away to the magical land of candy and hugs. He'll be fine. It's happening again, Bats. First you got Jason Todd killed, now old Dick's about to meet his maker. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. This is all your fault. You should come with a health warning, you know that? It's over, Bats. Next trip on the toxin train takes you all the way to Jokertown. Woo-woo! Hey, maybe the Arkham Knight is Clayface. No, been there, done that. If you're struggling to kill some of these bad guys, maybe you've just not found the right motivation. Think about your parents dying slowly in pain. Oh, Bats, the Arkham Knight places bombs, you blow up the bombs. Were you vaccinated against irony, or is it just natural immunity? Little Robin's probably getting lonely by now, Bruce, not to mention depressed. What do you say we grab a crowbar and a branding iron? Go cheer him up a little, huh? I've been giving this some thought, Bruce, and I think it's only fair you put Bird Boy out of his misery. Let him join his sweetheart in the afterlife. You know, they're probably up there smiling down on us now, Bruce. Mom, Pop, Jason, Babs, Talia. Oh, Talia. Won't be long now until the rest of the family's up there with them. But don't worry, Bruce. This blood brother's going nowhere. So this Azrael character thinks he can be the new Batman. Ha! He hasn't even seen the new Batman. Besides, apart from all the bone-breaking, what has he got to offer? Religion? Ugh. I'm telling you, Bats, he's stuck in the Dark Ages. You're actually going to save him, aren't you? You should leave him. He deserves it. Going off on his own like that. He doesn't respect you, Bats. Never has. Don't be fooled, Bats. Underneath that short, fat, hideous exterior, there's an ickle fishy teddy bear waiting to get out. And to think this guy was my nemesis back in Arkham City. Oh, don't look at me like that, Bats. I do have a life outside you. I used to, anyway. He's sicker than me and Harley's honeymoon tapes. But I think he's onto something. What do you say we get him to chisel a smile on that face of yours? Oh, you're not really going to save those firefighters, are you? I mean, they're fine rescuing cats out of trees, but staple one to a wall and they haven't got a clue. The thought of Robin in that cell reminds me of the asylum. You drop by for a visit, I tell a joke or two, you break some of my fingers. Ah, the halcyon days. Totally with you on the whole locking up Robin thing. It's clearly cruel and mildly psychotic, but we're starting to see eye to eye on these little matters of right and wrong. I figured it out, Bats. The Arkham Knight. He's all in your mind. He's your greatest fears personified. Or is it just me? You know, Riddler's trials are fun, Batsy, but I really want to be there when he finds out what a riddle actually is. Do me a favor, Bats, and leave a couple of those watchtowers in place. When I take control of your body, I'll need some volunteers to practice on. Hey, I think prison's going to be the making of this one, Batsy. A few jailhouse tats, gang initiations, drug abuse. He'll come out a fully functioning criminal. Just what Gotham needs. Breaking the law for a noble cause? He's nowhere near rich enough to get away with that. What do you think we'll find in Azrael's brain, Batsy? Who knows? Maybe there's an evil court jester in there. I'm digging the suit. He's giving you a run for your money, Bats. Now, this guy knows how to do it. He kills bad guys. You need to step up. You can't just leave all those bombs out there, Bruce. If they're still there in the morning, then no one will come back to Gotham. Who will I torture then? Ooh, this stuff's intoxicating. More. Ooh, a couple more sniffs of that gas and you're all mine. Oh, getting a taste for the gas, eh, Bats? You and me both, pal. Look at this guy. He's broken bones he didn't even know he had. You, sir, just got a taste of the new dynamic duo. So there you are. Come on out and soak up the view. Ah, beautiful, isn't it? This is our future, Bats. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive down there and make the most of it. No turning back now, Bats. It's time to face your fears. This is it, Bats. Can you feel the rush of that delicious toxin burning through your veins, creeping into that demented mind of ours? I sure can. I'm getting stronger, Bruce. I'm more alive with every breath you take. Stay calm. Take deep, slow breaths. Deep, slow breaths. All that effort must be tiring you out. You're getting sleepy, Bats. Rock-a-bye, Batsy. I'm getting free. Soon you'll be the one trapped inside me. So keep taking breath, great lungfuls of fear. Soon Bats will be gone, and I will be here. Okay, sweetheart. One more, but then it's really time for bed. Hush, little Batsy, listen to me sing. When Joker takes over, you won't feel a thing. And once this gas has set me free, I'm going on a Bat family killing spree. I can't believe you're still running errands for that titillating tree hugger. Honestly, Bat, I thought we were making progress here. Are you really gonna let Plant Lady turn this place into her own personal garden? Have you seen what's happening out there? It's a Joker wonderland. Oh, you're not still digging around for Ivy's ancient shrubbery, are you? It's over, Bat. Barbara's dead, Gotham's choking on Scarecrow's crazy juice, and your popularity's falling faster than the Flying Graysons on Bring Your Kid to Work Day. There's nothing left to fight for. Do you need me to spell it out for you? Scarecrow's won! There's no city left to save, so quit with the heroics and start embracing your Joker side. Hang on, did you leave something here? It was sort of body-shaped, wasn't it? You think Jimbo took her? He's got to be a prime suspect. I imagine Gordon's shoveling the dirt on Bab's body right now, then heading off for revenge on Scarecrow. Might as well jump in the grave with her and save himself some time. Someone needs to have a word with the commish. I thought tampering with a crime scene was a serious offense. Well, maybe they make an exception when you're related to the evidence. Sorry, Bats. I guess you're not invited. Happens all the time, I expect. Hell, Alfred's probably throwing a swinging shindig a go-go in the Batcave right now. Anyway, I'm sure a resourceful social outcast such as yourself can find some means of convincing those dopes to open the door. If it's any consolation, I'm sure Crane's put old Jimbo out of his misery by now. It's not like he's got anything left to be afraid of. Not since they sent his little girl on the stair lift to heaven. Whoa! These guys are packing more firepower than Penguin. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That weapons crate is crying out to be tampered with. Those boys have really done their homework. Where do you think they're getting their intel? You think Barbara told them? Oh, those sidekicks of yours. A teeny tiny bit of torture, and they're all, please make it stop. I'll tell all Batman's secrets. Oh, nice try. Looks like we're trapped up here. Brucey, baby, you're the one with the toys. Try using them. Staring down bullets doesn't work. Who'd have thought? Right, that's it, I've had it. No more creatively subtle hints. Use the damn car! Oh, sometimes I wonder if this bat-sized brain of yours is worth all the trouble. Oh, guess that's the end of the Arkham Knight. He chose the name himself, you know. Bless him. Where better to drive a man crazy than in the madhouse? Oh, I miss that place, don't you? Who knows? Maybe we'll end up back there one day, eh? Oh, how chivalrous. Remember the time you carried me like that? I don't, because I was dead. All these years later, and I've still got a soft spot for little Barbara Gordon. Fortunately, mine's not right between the vertebrae. Sooner or later, this deluded maniac is going to have to accept that money doesn't give him the right to do whatever he wants. Isn't he, Stag? Won't be long now, Bruce. We're intoxicated. Wayne Enterprises is in for a very hostile takeover. You know what, Batsy? I'm gonna miss you. No, I mean it, I do. You're the one thing keeping me sane. So Scarecrow's got Gordon. Well, he really knows how to push your buttons, eh, Bats? I don't know why you care so much about the commish. He shot you, remember? Anything important I should know before I become the vigilante in residence? Exercise regime? Allergies? How regular are you? Oh, come on, Bruce, I need to know this stuff. You're not still sore about Todd, are you, Bats? You should be flattered. Anyone else's sidekick and I would have killed them. But yours, they deserve so much more. Help me out, Bruce. When I kill everyone you love with your very own hands, do I tell them it's me, or just savor the betrayal in their dying eyes? Yeah, I know. I can't decide either. Hey, forget about Scarecrow. Let's hunt down some of these other bad guys. We don't need his toxin anymore. It's just a matter of time now. Ah, Jason. Todders. My wee Toddy. Kid turned out great. And to think I was worried he'd just run home crying to Bat Daddy. You want to know the secret, Bruce? Shame. There's no point rescuing Officer Judas from Scarecrow's pointy clutches. He'll just betray you again. Jack Ryder interviewed me once. Boring questions, though. When are you letting me go? Are you going to kill me? What's the poker for? You know, the usual softball stuff. I say we leave him at the Lady of Gotham. It's too late for you, Bruce. I'm spread all over your mind like fresh blood on white bathroom tiles. Your mind by dawn, Bats. Toxin or no. Still going after the commish? Honestly, Bruce, first he punches you, then he betrays you, then he goes and shoots you. I've got to say, I'm actually starting to warm to dear old Jimbo. Shame he's probably dead. It must be pretty boring waiting for your consciousness to dissolve into nothing. What say we kill us some time and some bad guys? I've got plans for this place, Bats. Big plans. As soon as Scarecrow's defeated and the victims come flooding back in, that's when the fun really starts. You think this Blackfire's a real priest, Batsy? It's just, I owe Gotham Church an apology for that incident with the hydrochloric holy water. Oh, that was one hell of a baptism. You gotta hand it to Deacon Blackbeard. Anything that gets the homeless working should be encouraged. These bozos in blue put their faith in you, Bats. They believed in you. They turned a blind eye all those times you took the law into your own hands. And now, you're gonna get them all killed. Seriously, let's just get out of here and leave them all to die. I'll only have to come back later and butcher them all anyway, and frankly, that's going to be a lot more painful for everyone involved. It's your choice, Bats. So, Riddler built a robot exoskeleton, and then hides under the floorboard. What a waste. So, there goes another boy wonder, lost to another supervillain. If it's any consolation, I can't see him matching my incredible work with Jason, can you? Scarecrow will probably just pump him full of fear gas, then slit his little throat. Oh, what a waste. Ah, well, just you and me now, eh, kiddo? The real dynamic duo. Ha! There, try those eyes. Seriously, when are you gonna learn? Every time you let someone come between us, they end up dead or crippled or brainwashed into killing you. Take a hint, old boy. We may have had our differences, but you and me, we're made for each other. Giving up the cowl, eh, Batsy? Good for you. You save your friends, I get another token toxin. Hang on. What if Sackface kills you once he's had his fun? No, I changed my mind. We don't have to go. Caring for friends is overrated, especially yours. They can't be left alone for 5 minutes without being kidnapped. So it's decision time, Bats. Give yourself up to Scarecrow and get us both killed? Or is it time for the new dynamic duo to hit the streets? What, are you crazy? You give up and we're done. Both of us. There's no coming back. Why give up? There's so much more fun to be had out there. Think about it. All those heads to smash, all those bones to break. It's like the world's greatest theme park and you're crying to get off the ride. Good for you. Why give it up for some washed-up cop and the latest boy wonder with his head on the block? I mean, what's one more dead Robin between friends? We've got the whole of Gotham at our mercy, so let's get out there and make the most of it. Just imagine the fun we'll have when I'm in charge. Fun, isn't it? Fighting for your sanity? I gave that one up years ago. Bruce, take a look around. Now, I hate to be a pessimist, but you are a tad outnumbered. Just let go. All this fighting is so unnecessary. You know I'm going to beat you. Admit it. Gotham's not been the same since I've been gone. It all got a bit too serious. No worries. Uncle Jay will get him laughing again. This place will be safe in my hands, Brucey baby. Don't worry your pointy little head. That's it, Bat. Kick my ass. Knock it to me. Are you losing your mind, rat boy? This city needs me. It'll be perfect. My mind, your body, the best of both worlds. Don't feel sad, Bat. You did the best you could. Some fights you just can't win. You gotta admit, Bruce, it's kind of poetic. Me becoming you, you becoming me. It was written in the stars. I'm more powerful than ever before. You can't win this time, Bat Brain. Oh. It really is quite pathetic, watching you hanging on like this. Anyone would think you had something worth fighting for. If your mom and dad could see you now, Bruce, they'd be so disturbed. I mean, just take a look at yourself. And what about that encyclopedia on wheels? Whose filing cabinet is she going to reorganize now? Go on, Bat. You know you want to. There's only one way to stop me, Brucey, old boy. Come on. You've killed me once already. It gets easier every time. Who will I kill next? Gordon? Lucius? That bumbling old butler of yours? So that's your problem, isn't it, Bats? You just can't keep hold of a family for very long. Even the ones who come back end up hating you. But can you blame them? Everyone close to you gets tortured, kidnapped, or killed. Oh, go on. Do it! I can't believe you collected all those trophies, Bats. I thought Riddler was the one with OCD. Anyway, let's go kill him. Gather round, kiddies. Uncle Slade's got another tale from the trenches. Ask him to tell the one about the masquerades. It's a hoot. So at what point does world's greatest assassin become false advertising? Good for you, Bat. Eddie doesn't need psychiatric help. No. Beat him up, lock him up. That's the best medicine. So be honest, Bats. You don't have to solve Eddie's riddles, do you? You just like to make him cry. Nice move, Bat. There's life in the old dog yet. I've had to put up with a lot tonight, Bat. Following you round like a damn lapdog. That's all going to change. Now I get to decide. I get to decide everything. I can keep this up all night, Bat. My mind is willing, and your flesh is weak. If you think about it, I'm actually dancing on your parents' grave, stomping all over their memory. Oh, come on, Bat. Your dead mom and dad can hit harder than that. Just think of all the loved ones you're abandoning. There's old Pennyworth, while he'll be lost without your shirts to iron. And Robin, oh, poor Robin. You were like a father to him. They're in for quite a shock when they see me. I'm gonna break their hearts, every single one of them. So you finally lost it, eh? Finally snapped my neck. No denying it this time. You've got the mind of a killer. And that mind is mine. It's over, Bruce. You crossed the blood-red line. And now Scarecrow's going to set me free. So much more fun with my hands on the controls. Guys, where did you go? Guys, I just want to talk about shooting you with this gun, which I'm going to do when we're done talking. All right, cobblers, because you groveled so nicely. Thank you. I changed my mind. I'm begging you. I never could stand groveling, Cobblepot. A hostage, Nigma. How very twee. I'm the comeback king, the clown prince of chaos, the chester of genocide. You can't stop me. Harley, you call this a wake? Where is everybody? Oh, forgot to send the invites, didn't you? Harley, stop your sobbing and rustle me up a wake. Harley! I know what you're trying to do, Bat. You and your toxin. You think this scares me? No, you think that's scary, Bat? When I get out of here, I'll write my name in blood on every street corner. I'll carve it on every corpse. No one's forgetting me. No. How do I get out of here? Welcome to the ranch, boys and girls. Today is all about earning your wings. Let's see if you can rescue Gotham's finest before it's too late. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Where's Gotti? Hey, kiddies. Great work. I know I may seem tough and overbearing at times, but I'm really doing this for the benefit of the family. Think of me as Papa Bird, lovingly pushing you from the nest. You either spread your wings and fly, or hit the ground and die. See, it used to be simple. I blow things up, he shows up, start all over again. Now there's you two knuckleheads spoiling my game. My game. Not funny. Tell you what, Batfake. Get rid of your mask and costume and stop disgracing his name, and I'll let Gordon and his men go free. Deal? Deal. It's a little-known fact. There's a bit of Joker inside us all. Come on, kiddo. Let your Joker out. Everything is in a smile. Hey, sad clown. Turn that frown around. Let me ask you something, Batgirl. Why would anybody follow Batman? Why, he's nuttier than a squirrel pie. Only a lunatic follows a man in a bat costume. No, a clown. That's a different thing. Everybody loves a clown. Finding a prospective partner is never easy for birds. Robins and bats solve this problem by meeting at crime-infested nooks and charming each other with wild displays of thug bashing. Batgirl, I'll let you in on a little secret. This is the most trouble I've ever gone to for anyone. It really is. And why? 'Cause I'm concerned. Deeply concerned. You see, Batman hasn't been himself these past few months. If he's not late, he's exhausted. If he's not exhausted, he's preoccupied, making all kinds of silly mistakes. I believe they call it baby brain. Best way to cure baby brain is to get rid of the babies. Welcome, one and all, to Joker's main event. Tonight's special act, the magnificent deaths of the caped do-gooders. Come in, take a load off, enjoy! Back off, or the sidekick gets it. What would Batman do? Well, it's been a blast. The next one's for you, kiddo. Toodaloo!